Hi. I swear I'm awkward every time I do an intro. Hee. Hi guys. I think last time I filmed a video of me yapping was the video I made ended 2024, recapping 2024, and now I'm here about to recap 2025. Also, as a forewarning, if you hear my radiator, it's making weird noises. I guess just to recap 2025, it's been quite a year. A lot has happened, both good and bad, but I made it through. I survived. I learned a lot, and it's time to go through my bingo card from 2025. I'm so late, but I don't care because I like to look back at these. I think it's fun to see like what I want to achieve in the year and see what I accomplished, what I didn't, and then looking back on in the future because y'all know I like to reminisce. I haven't looked at this in a little bit, so some of it I'm like, I don't really know what to expect or I forget. But let's get this party started. Also, I'm just gonna keep my knot pillow in my lap because I love it so much. Not to be weird, its name is Naughty. I know that might sound weird because it's like naughty, but hey, Naughty's here. Okay, first thing I have on my bingo card is get a full-time job in fashion marketing. That I did achieve, and I'm truly so grateful. I know it's really hard, people that move here without like a job or anything, it's very difficult, so I'm very, very grateful I had the opportunity to do an internship and through my internship get a full-time position, so very grateful. Next, another huge life accomplishment, moving into my first New York City apartment, and I did vlog about this, the tiniest bit I did earlier this year because the lease starts on my birthday, but we are here now. I'll eventually show you guys around here, maybe closer to upon moving out. We decided, my roommates and I, were gonna renew our lease one more year, and then after that we're gonna move out. And there were some things we never got around to doing decoration wise that now we're staying another year, we know it, we want to do. Next, bedroom decor revamp. It's hard to tell in this video because everything you're seeing right now looks really plain, but I did decorate my room. I upgraded compared to when I lived back in Massachusetts, what my room looked like there. It's still the theme of a blue and aesthetic and a little bit of checkerboard mixed in, although it doesn't look like it right now. My sweater is probably like the closest thing to it, but I'm really happy with my room. I do want to also do a couple new updates going into 2026 with my room, so that is to come soon. Also, I've been told by people that I guess I have a Boston accent when I say the word room, like bedroom, bathroom. I did not realize that's a Boston thing, but I've been told. Okay, next thing on my bingo card is starting to budget, and that is something I have done. Been a little wonky with it, but I have been doing good keeping up month to month. I started when I moved into my apartment because for that it was like difficult for certain reasons, but I've been doing good on making sure I'm doing my monthly budgeting and trying to save where I can. And then my next one is go back to therapy. That is something I've not done, but shout out to all of my friends, family, and the real ones who have dealt with me and have felt like therapists to me because it was a rough year and I had a lot of things to get off my chest, and I'm grateful that I've been able to get things off my chest. Okay, so we just finished row 1. Now we're gonna move to row 2. My first thing is visit somewhere new in the US, and that is something I did do. I went to Nashville for my friend Brenna's bachelorette party, and it was so much fun. That trip was crazy. We got caught in a tornado warning at one point, and that was the first time I've ever experienced anything like that. It was, well, I've experienced tornado warnings before, but never one to this of a severity that like the sky looked like something I've never seen before. It was like the scariest dark gray, kind of almost black color, but oh my god, it was terrifying. Okay, next is learn how to cook more recipes. This is something I definitely slacked on and I want to try to do in 2026 more. However, I have an air fryer and I did buy it when I first moved here to New York, but I did not use it until earlier this year, and it's come in clutch because our oven in our apartment is not the greatest. So I'm kind of leaning towards an air fryer a bit more, so I'd love to do more air fryer recipes. I also have an Instant Pot as well, and I have made some things in my Instant Pot, and I want to continue to make things on a regular or try new recipes in my Instant Pot, so I also want to try and achieve that in the new year. Okay, next is make more YouTube videos. That is where I seriously slacked. You guys can come for me if you want. I know. I really want to try to do more about vlogging my New York journey, but that's been a bit difficult. I'm gonna be honest, as someone that works in fashion marketing with a huge emphasis on social media at my job, a lot of the time when I come home, I'm done and I don't want to think about social media for a bit, although I doom scroll all the time. I guess putting in the effort to make videos, which it's hard, but I definitely want to try to make more vlogs of New York and my time here this year. We'll see if I stick to it, but I want to try to like do more vlogs. The next one, and this is definitely something I did not do, is stretch once a week and improve my flexibility. I used to be very flexible from dancing, but I've lost that shit. And next is find my New York City style. I feel like I've definitely had a style evolution somewhat. I'm really bad about capturing my outfits and I definitely want to get better about it. So we'll try to do that in the new year. But I feel like, yeah, my style has definitely elevated for sure. And I'm very happy with it, but I feel like there's more I want to like achieve with it or do better about inspiration or finding things that are like cool and exciting but still very me. So yeah, we shall see what will come for that in 2026. Okay, that's row 2. We're gonna move on to row 3. Okay, I do have one free space in row 3 in the middle, obviously, but let's go through the remaining 4. First is getting into dance classes and or Zumba. And this is actually something I've gotten into and I'm so happy I have. I actually bought a class pack from this one studio during Black Friday. That was a really good deal. So like each class, it's like a 10 class pack and each class is like around $17, which honestly for New York is a good deal for dance classes. And I can use them however I want over a whole year. So we'll see how long the pack lasts me, but I'm very, very happy to be getting back into dance. And yeah, dance is just like the one of 2 forms of physical activity I will enjoy doing, and it really does have a lot of health benefits. And it also really helps with my mental health. Okay, next one is attending my first wedding as a bridesmaid. Yes, that did happen. My friend Brenna from college got married on Memorial Day in 2025, and it was amazing, so much fun. It was back in Massachusetts, and you guys, that wedding was incredible. I did get very sick after the wedding and got the flu, but hey, it was still so much fun. Next is wearing more perfume. I feel like compared to other years, I could be better, but I've worn perfume times that I have, I guess. I don't know. And then read 10 books. It's funny because I've been thinking about this a lot over the past like month, especially. I like have lost track of the number of books that I read over 2025. So I want to have the same goal going into 2026, but track, whether it be on my notes app or Goodreads or God knows what, because I think it's fun to like look back on the books that I've read. Similar to like Belly for tracking food places, which I also recently got into and I'm still learning about it and seeing how I feel. Or I know people with like movies, I'm blanking on the name of the website, but people rate and review movies they've seen as well. So, but I'll say one of my favorite books from 2025 was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. If you have not read it, please go read it. It is an incredible book and I promise you won't regret it. That is row 4. That was quick. And let's move on to the 4th row. Also, my hair is so long, but I'm getting a haircut tomorrow and we're gonna try something a little different because I've been playing around with my hair a bit this year. I don't think this is on my bingo card, but I've had a very interesting journey with my hair throughout my life. Like I used to have an anti-curl phase, used to wear my hair in like little ponytails or buns with Lululemon headbands. That was back in like middle school and maybe early high school. And then I kind of got into my curls again and figured out like a whole coiling routine. And now I'm like going away from that coiling routine and like figuring out my natural hair type and trying to work more with my natural hair versus like using heat and things like that. So I'm curious because this will be my first haircut where I'm have my hairstyle naturally versus doing my coiling routine or other things. And I'm curious to see how my hair will look short now. Okay, anywho's, let's go to the next row. So the first one is attend a show or volunteer at New York Fashion Week. I did not do that, and I think it was because around busy times with work or I was sick or God knows what. Then we have visit a part of New York City I've never been to. This has definitely happened in 2025. I've explored new parts of Manhattan that I haven't been to, a little bit of Brooklyn as well, but I definitely want to go to Brooklyn more in 2026, explore more around there. Also Queens, I know there's certain parts of Queens that are like cool areas, so like Queens is also on my list. And also, I don't know if you saw my video, but I did walk from the top to bottom of Manhattan, and I explored a lot of new parts of the city through there. So if you want a fun video to watch that video. Next is make more friends in New York City. And yes, this is something that's happened. I went through a breakup early in 2025, and moving to New York, I didn't have a lot of friends. So upon getting broken up with, I've made it a mission to try to make more friends, put myself out there, be more social in New York, and I'm very grateful that I have. I'm very lucky to have made new friends that I've now grown very close with, and I'm very grateful for, and just continuing to expand my social circle in New York. So definitely want to do more of that in 2026 as well. I feel like the biggest shout outs I can give for that is, and obviously this is not sponsored because I have nowhere near enough subscribers for that, but 222 the app has truly been really helpful for anyone not familiar with it. And if you are, apologies. You download the app and you fill out like this giant survey about yourself, and then it basically like then comes up with a huge calendar of events over like the next few weeks, and you can sign up for certain events. They do cost money, but they're not like crazy expensive. And it curates you with people that are most like you based on your survey technically. And I've done, I think, like 6 or 7 events in 2025. And I am very lucky. I've been able to make some friends through that I'm still in contact with. And I can't wait to do more of those events as well in 2026. Grateful again for all the friends that I've met. If you're watching this, you're great. And yeah, I'm so awkward. Okay, next is going on hot girl walks. Yes, this is something I've done a lot of. Besides dancing, walking is the only other form of exercise I truly enjoy. For everyone that knows me, I'm a very fast walker, and it's gotten even faster upon moving here to New York. But I love a good hot girl walk. Again, I did my top to bottom Manhattan walk. I did 15 miles there. I've done like 6 or 7 mile walks over like the summer and the fall, and I can't wait to get back into walking again because it's a fun way to like see the city, go to places like I love or places I want to like see more of. So yeah, very excited to do more walks. And lastly on this row is get outside more in the summertime. And I feel like that's something I've definitely been better about. It's been really helpful, like being more social and trying to make friends and putting myself out there. Like when meeting up with friends or going to certain things, like some of these events and hanging out with these people, of course, take place outside. And I can't wait for the weather to get warm again so I can be outside more as I look outside my window with a crappy view, because that's New York. All right, y'all, we made it to the last row. Then we'll do the count and see how many things I accomplished. Okay, first thing on the bottom left corner of my bingo card, beach trip. Yes, I did go on a couple beach trips. Biggest one I went to was right before the year ended in Miami with my friend Amanda. So much fun. It was a much needed beach vacation. I also went to Long Beach on Long Island on the 4th of July. That was my first like New York area-ish beach experience, and that was really nice. And then back home in Massachusetts, I went to, what was the beach? Nantasket Beach with my mom, and that was also really nice. Oh, fuck, I also forgot. I went to Narragansett as well with my friend Kate, and we also had some beach days there, and much needed. Okay, next thing is attend a live show taping. Still on my bucket list, but I did not get around to it, unfortunately, in 2025. Love to go to like Jimmy Fallon, Drew Barrymore, or like even like a movie screening or something. I've seen people I know like go to things and like they've gotten lucky and like cast from the movies or directors come out, so like I think that could be really cool. So we'll see if that's to come in 2026. Next is take more digital camera photos. And yes, I've been very good about taking digital camera photos. They're so fun. There was one point though where I thought my camera broke and it was really scary and sad, but turns out the battery just wasn't in all the way incorrectly. Next is pick up a new hobby. Honestly, I don't think I picked up a new hobby in 2025. I mean, like, would reading count? The thing is, like, I kind of, like, started getting into reading prior to moving here, but, like, I haven't read as many books in a year, I guess. Walking? I don't know if walking is really a hobby, or just, like, being social, exploring more of the city, trying gluten-free places. I don't know. I don't know if I should count that. And then last one is a no-go, and, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but end of December of last year, not last year, oh my god, 2024, I had a boyfriend and that was when we made things official. So I had it on here. We would make it to our 1 year and that clearly did not happen. So here's the getting a new man's in 2026. Yeah, that is my 2025 bingo card. I'm going to count everything now and let you know how many things I achieved. Take your guesses now. If you want to be helpful with engagement, put a guess in the comments. Okay, well, I just counted. I got 17 out of 25, and that does include the free space because you obviously gotta count the free space. So honestly, achieved a lot this year. It's been a good year, like I said, a lot of ups and downs, but I'm grateful for what's to come in 2026. I'm calling this year, and don't judge me, my Meredith Blake era. As a Parent Trap fan, as you know, it says in the movie that she's 26, and obviously, although she's the villain, she's also a badass queen. And honestly, I need to start living life more like Meredith Blake. Like, characters I aspire to be like are like her and Samantha from Sex and the City. Like, I'm not like them at all, but like, I want to be. So like, more badass, confident, and not giving a crap. And just doing what I want, because there's a lot I want to achieve in this year. That is the video. Thank you all for tuning in if you made it this far. Cheers to 2026 and Happy New Year. And I'll catch you guys when I catch you guys next. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.